It's my first night out camping. I'm at White Spar Campground a little bit south of Prescott off of Highway 89. This is one of my favorite campgrounds. I've got my chicken wings, had a habanero chicken breast, also a Coca-Cola. I got my Flutie EB55 I'm going to be charging up my cell phone with and some other things. We're all headed out. We're started. I got my solar panels, my Renogy 200 watt portable solar panel array. Over there at the end of the table is my bug zapper. Once the light gets good and low, I'll see how that works out here. And this is my canopy tent. Kind of cool. It attaches to the Ozark Trail canopy. I've used them for about 6, maybe 7 seasons. They get tore up pretty bad. They make it about 3 months overall. But that's the first night out. Thank you. I took my CZ Model 83 into the Prescott shooting range today. Prescott, Arizona. I didn't shoot that many rounds. I went through a box of 380. It was eye-opener. I used single-hand shots on the basically center target at 7 meters, 7 yards. And I had some classic results. On the bottom, I tried a little more controlled shooting. And top, I had a pretty good round of two-hand shooting, left hand and right hand. My left hand was my favorite years ago. I've got a little bit of control issues, trigger issues with that. The right hand seems to be pulling in nicely. I'm getting better at that. But this pistol's a little bit more, complicated than the Shield 9mm. It has a very soft trigger pull for the single action, which comes up on you pretty quick if you're not used to it. Double action is a strong pull. I like it. Everything about this pistol, I understand why the Czechs made it and why their police and military enjoyed it for a number of years. Not being 9mm is an issue with modern firearms, but with defensive carry loads and hollow points and plus P loads you can carry in the pistols, it kind of makes up for it, and for sure makes up for it with shootability, with the way the gun fires and handles. So much for today's target shooting. My first full day's camping up at White Spar Campground south of Prescott. I got a new coffee maker. I'll show you the results of that in a little while. I put a measured scoop of coffee in it. It seems like a single cup serving French press, which I like. I broke my other one. Hopefully I don't shatter the glass on this one. I'll store it safer. Water, of course, takes a little while longer to get right at higher altitudes. It's about 6,300 feet here. But that's goes pretty good for today's camp. I'm still at White Spar, but I moved over to campsite 7. This is one of my favorite campsites, part of this first loop. The 3 on the far side of the little road here are my truly favorite campgrounds. Number 11 it's like 3rd on the list, but 10, campsite number 10 with the van is my favorite by far. And it's good access to trails and hiking. But I like the campgrounds. They have good sun exposure. I have well, today's really cloudy, overcast, but I have my 200 watt Renogy solar panels out. I haven't been charging much because my little power supply, my Blue EB55, is still charged up pretty good. Gives me all my needs out here. I've got my water, trying to boil my water for tea. Closing up for the night. This is the May 15th today, Wednesday. I'll be staying here till Friday for sure, and then we'll see what happens. I may go disperse camping up by Sedona. I'll keep you informed. Okay, that's it for this series of videos. I have 2 videos on target shooting, one with my CZ Model 83, and the other one I took out both my Model 5904 and my Model 910 Smith & Wesson full-size pistols to check out on the range. Or the 9mm, I also ran a little test against my 9mm Smith & Wesson Shield, which the Shield I'm a little more controlled with, more accuracy, but it bites my hand to shoot. It has a distinct hit every time I pull the trigger on that one. But these the other 2, the Model 5904 and the Model 910, are really smooth. They're wonderful to shoot. I still don't have a tremendous amount of control with either pistol because my hand strength isn't what it needs to be to hold those guns, and I need to train more on my grip. But that's enough said. I'm out on the Wayside camping in the Arizona high country. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and a like, and I'll get back with more.